is a little bit different than adding mixed numbers, because sometimes when you subtract numbers like 30 minus 18, what do you have to do? Regroup. You have to regroup right here, right? So we are going to be regrouping when we cannot subtract. You will not always have to regroup, because do we always have to regroup in whole numbers? No, so only sometimes. All right, so let's write down the problem 3 and 11/16 minus 2 and 3/4. The first thing you are going to do is the same thing we always do, is get our denominators the same. What denominator, Weldon, should I use?
You should use 16.
I should use 16 because 4 times something is 16. So I should use 16. So nothing's changed, right? We haven't done anything new yet. Okay, so don't look out on me yet. We haven't done anything new. All right, do we know how to find the numerators?
Yes.
Yes. So this is times 1, so that's 11. This one was times 4, so that is 12. So now we have 3 and 11/16 minus 2 and 12/16. Can you have 11 and take 12 away? No, you cannot do that. So we have to regroup. In this situation, we went over to the tens place and borrowed a group of 10, right? In this situation, we have to go to the whole number. So when we take one away from the whole number, our whole becomes a fraction. Okay? Our whole number is going to become a fraction. So all you have to do is look at your denominator. So we're going to take one away from here. And now our whole becomes a fraction. We borrowed 16/16. Where did I get the 16 from? My denominator. That is, so let's go back right here. We went over here and we said we can't have 11 minus 12, so we're going to go here and regroup. We're going to take one away, but the one we took away is still 1, but it just looks like 16/16. Where did 16 come from? Our denominator tells us exactly what that's supposed to be. Now we have to put these together. What do I have on top? 16 and 11 is what?
That is 27.
27. So on top I have 27/16. So this is 27 over 16. So I regrouped and I took 16 in this situation, right? So what is 27 minus 12?
15. That's 15.
15/16, and 2 minus 2 is nothing. So my answer is 15/16. It's a lot of little steps, but we'll get it. All right, let's look at another one. 7 and 7/12. Paxton, y'all's group needs to. 6 and 5/6. All right, Wade, what denominator am I going to use?
12.
I'm going to use 12 because 6 times 2 is 12. So this is a times 1, so that's a 7, and this is times 2, so that's 10. So now I have 7 and 7/12 minus 6 and 10/12. Can you have 7 and take 10 away?
No.
No. So we are going to go here and regroup, and that becomes a 6. And what is my denominator? 12. So the whole I took away looks like what? 12/12. Good, okay? 12/12. So if I took 12/12 away, how much do I have on top now?
19.
19/12. So 19 minus 10 is?
9.
9/12. And 6 minus 6 is nothing.
I can do this on a slate.
No, this is kind of easy. Good. All right, let's do 6 and 13/20 minus 3 and 3/4. Carson, what denominator am I going to use? 20. 20, good. If you can use the larger of the two denominators, use it. All right, and Rob, what is my numerator here? 13. And Slay, what is my numerator here?
20. Or no, 30.
That's okay.
Or 15.
15, because it was times
I'm
5.
not finished writing the problem.
That's okay. So can I have 13 minus 15?
No.
No. So I'm going to regroup. The 5 becomes a, I'm sorry, the 6 becomes a 5. I gave the answer. And what whole did I take, Braden? What does my whole look like that I just took away? I just took one away from here, and what's it look like? Your denominator is what? 20, so 20 20ths. Okay, let's go back right here. Look right here. When you take the whole away from here, it's always a 1, right? It's still a 1, right? 20 20ths is 1, isn't it? So we're still moving that 1 over. It just looks different. It looks like a fraction. Okay, so what do I have as my numerator?
33.
33 minus 15 is
18.
18 20ths, and don't forget to subtract 5 minus 3, 2. I cannot tell you how many people will end up with 3 and 18 20ths. They'll regroup, but what they do is they subtract first and then regroup. Don't do that. Subtract your whole numbers last, so when you regroup, you know what this one is, okay? All right, I want to see how far you can get. Not to try these. Remember, we want to see how far we can get first. 3 and 5/16 minus 1 and 3/4. And you might only get your numerators and denominators. You might only get your new fractions. It's okay to get stuck, because when we get stuck, what is that?
Good.
A moment to what?
Learn.
A moment to learn. When you get stuck, it's just a moment to learn. Get as far as you can, get stuck. No, we're not doing a try these just yet. This is a get stuck one. See how far you can get stuck. Because the moment you get stuck is the moment you'll pay attention. It's okay to be stuck. It's okay. This is literally only the 4th one we've done. I find these fun. I think regrouping these are fun because there's so many little steps. All right, Hayden, what is my denominator going to be?
16.
16. Braden, what is this numerator? 5. And Swayze Ross, what is this numerator? 12. Okay, can I have 5 minus 12? Anybody? No. So go here, regroup, and Trip, what does my new 1 look like, the one I borrowed? The one I'm regrouping looks like a 16 16. So, Carson, what do I have on top?
21 16.
21 16. So 21 16 minus 12 16 is Caroline? Okay, 9 16. And then 2 minus 1 is 1. Raise your hand if you made it all the way. Awesome. And if you didn't, it's okay. Completely okay. Raise your hand if you got stuck, and now you know where you were stuck and why you were stuck there. Good. All right. Yep, I think it's great.